everybody? It's a slot machine here. What's up and how are you doing? Right now we're with the slot drop. Who's located in the Yamava Lounge. Also, funny thing is, I'm actually in the Monarch Casino right now.
Awesome. Good to see everybody. Thank you guys for being here. And thank you, Simon.
You're very welcome. As we wait for people, how are you doing?
I'm doing well. It's a great day. I'm excited for hanging out with you and being on Slot Speak. I remember when you messaged me and asked me to be on the show, and like I was telling you before we started, when you asked me to be on the show, I started doing a happy dance in my room because it was great to have this invitation and to be a part of it. And I'm seeing my channel grow pretty well, and it just made me so happy that I get a chance to hang out with you, Simon. And I see Super Spoil in the chat, Sister Yoshi. Great to see you both.
Oh, that is so sweet. And when I heard what you said, it actually made me cry tears. It actually makes me cry tears of joy inside.
Yep, Simon, you're an awesome, talented individual. You have an awesome channel, and for a small channel, new channel like me, to get this invitation, it really is an honor.
Thank you, and I really enjoy having everybody on the show who wants to be on. I find the show an absolute blast to host, and you're all just being able to interview right now really excites me because I'm excited to find out more about your channel and who you are.
Cool. Well, I'm excited to share with everybody.
Also, as we get into this, I'm curious, how did you get your channel? How did you find the slot community?
How did I find the slot community? Okay, so like 2021, in the middle of the pandemic, I got really bored. There was not much to do, wasn't hanging out with any of my friends, and I live really close to Yamava, and I figured that would be a good, getaway by myself because I'm not the kind of person that likes to do things alone. I don't like to have dinner alone, and certain events, like going to a concert or going to a sporting event. I don't want to do that by myself, and because of the whole pandemic thing, I'm like, okay, what can I do by myself? And I'm like, okay, Yamava's close. I can play slots for fun before I started my channel. So I said, I need to learn about slots as much as I can. And how am I going to learn? Well, okay, you learn everything on YouTube. So I went to YouTube, and I think the first channel that I saw was Lady Luck HQ, and then Brian Christopher, obviously. And from there, I started finding more channels by things I would search up. One guy that I found early on was Brian from Oh Yeah Slots, because I wanted to learn how to hit a major, and he had a video on how to hit a maxed out major. So I started watching the slot channels to understand what do I need to expect at the casino. And honestly, it wasn't a great expectation because I would watch these channels, spin so much before they would get a bonus. So I had, in my mind, okay, I need to be ready to spend a lot in order to get the entertainment that I want. So I started 2021. I started gambling, excuse me. And then I met on Instagram another guy that some people might love and some people might hate. His name is D Lucky Slots, and he's really entertaining and really cool. Instagram's got millions of followers. I don't know how he got them, but this guy would walk around the casinos in Vegas and in seconds start hitting jackpots. So I decided I'm gonna buy into his tip package, and then that gained me access to a group pull with him. So we did a group pull at the Bellagio, and it was a lot of fun, and we made some money. And then we built a small friendship where we would communicate on Instagram, and we hung out like 2 or 3 times. And the last time I hung out with him was December the 20th of 2021. and we had a talk. And there's a reason I'm bringing this up. We were talking about the power of the internet, the power of social media, and how well he's done so far. And it kind of lit a light bulb up in my head of I need to do something for this new year to kind of expand my reach. And so I said, what is it that I like to do? Now, keep in mind, all of 2021, I started playing. I started doing really well playing. I had like from July to December, $40,000 in jackpots, which was crazy for me. And so I'm like, I like playing slots. I can do this slot channel thing. So it was December the 29th when I started an Instagram. I opened a YouTube channel, got all the things set up my name, set up my logo. And then on New Year's Eve, I said, I'm going to launch my first video. So I took all those little jackpot moments that I had in my phone and I made my first video. And so that's how I found the slot community. After I made my first video, the slot community found me. I thought I was going to do this all by myself, Simon. I didn't think I was going to make new friends and now people that I consider my slot family. I thought I was just going to upload videos by myself, and then great people like Wannabe Slot Channel Steve and Sister Yoshi and Real Twinning Slots and all the lovely people in this chat that I want to say hi to for a minute, like Super Squirrel and Lucky Obsession, Gamblers Unknown, Yoshi Slots, Casino Lady Slots. They all started, messaging me and chatting with me and giving me encouragement. And so it was already like end of January, and February comes up, and Sister Yoshi and Yoshi Slots, along with James Spitzer Cash Out, they were going to hold an event at Harrah's Casino in San Diego called Everyone Slot SoCal. Now they were doing it on Super Bowl Sunday of this year, and I had plans to be in Vegas, but I met all these wonderful people, and then I said, I'd love to cancel my plans to meet all of you, and that's what I did. I met all these wonderful slot channels for the first time, and now they're like my second family. So.
Oh, that is so sweet, and that is so sweet, and that is an absolutely amazing story. I find it so heartwarming, just the idea of putting videos out and all of a sudden a community finds you. That's like one of the best feelings to have. And also another thing is, I not like doing things by myself at all. I always enjoy I always enjoy doing stuff with people and just be able to share an experience with a person. So and also I just find and also do want to say hi to everyone in the chat too. Hey Gail, hey Sister Yoshi, Scotty H Town, Super Scrum, Gamble Unknown, Lucky Obsession, Yoshi Slots, Sister Yoshi, She Bet, alright, correction, Casino Lady Slots, and also going on to the next question. I know I'm kind of jumping around, but I'm like wondering what is your thoughts about the new file link at Yamava?
So Yamava is a huge casino. It's one of the largest in the nation. They have like well over 6,500 slot machines, and I love it because I live 10 minutes away. And I'll tell you how I found out. It was like 2 in the morning, and they posted on Instagram, just released. And I'm like, I gotta hurry up there and go play this machine. A few channels beat me to it. Wannabe Slot Channel Steve beat me to it, and Lori Luckbox, and I'm not sure who else. But I got there the following day. I couldn't do it that early in the morning. I got there the following day, and I played it. And it's a really awesome looking machine. The thing stands up from floor to ceiling. It touches the ceiling. It's 15, 20 feet tall. It's got cool features. So like the style that they have is there's like monkeys sitting in a tree. And so the monkeys, they have the fireballs. If you're familiar with Ultimate Fire Link, you need 4 for the bonus. So as you're spinning, they kind of just fling them. Like sometimes how monkeys will fling things. So they fling them into the slot play, and that could give you a bonus. And then it has these treasure chests for a big wheel bonus. And so I tried to play it early on. Now here's my real thoughts on it. It took a long time to get those bonuses. Now everybody's slot play is different, and everybody's timing with the random number generator, and when they hit that spin button, it's all going to be different. But for me, it was a hard time to get the bonuses. The machine's brand new, and a couple of channels noticed that it's a little bit glitchy. So it was like the slot reels were running very slow and glitchy. I think it's going to improve over time. I'm sure they'll update it, but it is a fun game. It has potential, especially on uh, on this Ultimate Fire Link. They usually have the mini, the minor, the major, and a mega. Well, this has all of those, but like Dancing Drums Explosion, this one has an explosion jackpot. And when I played it, it was like at almost a $500,000. I see Goldie slots came in. Hi, Goldie. I see Soulot mates. Good to see you, Peter and Sarah. Uh, I'm trying to see if I missed anyone else. Scotty H Town in the house. Great to see you guys.
And also, before I forget, I completely forgot to mention the name. The name of the game is Ultimate Fire Link Explosion. And also, I feel the reason why it's so hard to get the bonus is because the game has so many fun features and so many different features that the machine must distribute the wins throughout all the features. And that's why it's so freakishly hard to get any good line hits or any good bonuses on that kind of game, because that machine has really because a lot of what you bet goes into the bonus features and making the machine profitable for the casino.
Very true. Very true. There's so much when it comes to slots, and I'm still learning as I go. I want to give a shout out to a channel that was recently brought up into the community. There's a guy out there. His name is Brantley, and his channel is called Cowboy Slots. Now, what's cool about this guy and what he differs from the people selling tips, he's not selling anything, but he has experience. So this guy, he works on slot machines. He sells old school three-reel slot machines, and he used to be a slot machine tech for a couple of casinos. And so he's been giving a lot of good information from the background of being a tech, and he talks about a lot of the things that we wonder about when it comes to playing slots. And I remember him talking about how part of our bet is going to pay for those features and stacking up those progressives. And so when there's so many, you're right about that. It's a little bit harder to hit for sure. But Cowboy Slots, is cool to check out for like tips and understanding on how slots work.
All right, that is really good to know. And also another channel who I did talk to, I believe it's Home Slots Fun. He
Uh
did
huh.
it. I do think that he did mention the exact same thing. And also, I find it really, I was like, and also I'm like wondering, I did watch your video, and you had to bet a certain amount to be eligible for a progressive jackpot. What are your thoughts on games that you have to bet a certain amount to be eligible for a jackpot?
What are my thoughts? You know, if you want to play that game, if you like that game, and if that jackpot seems very elusive to you, and you want to try it, definitely try them out. There's plenty of machines like that have that. You have to bet this amount. Like on that one, on a penny denomination, it was $3.75. Um, if you like the game and if that's what you're looking for, you have to do it. That's the way they set it up. You have to do it. Like Wheel of Fortune, you have to bet, the max credits to get the wheel. Top Dollar, Pinball, which are two of my favorites when I go to Vegas. You have to bet the max credit in order to be eligible for that bonus. And that's the way it's set up. And, I don't have feelings about it other than, you when you come to the casino, you come with the budget, you come with what you can afford to play with and what you can afford to lose. So if you want to put your bankroll in a machine like that, go for it. Sure.
That is a really great mentality to have. Scotty H Town is asking, Slot Drop, what is your favorite game?
So I don't have one singular favorite. If I had to pick a singular favorite, I would say Top Dollar, just because it's paid me so huge. Um, Now, so Top Dollar's, giving me my biggest jackpot up to date. Besides that, I like Pinball, like I mentioned. I like Wheel of Fortune, and I like all of the Aristocrat Link games, like Dragon Link and Lightning Link and Dollar Storm. And those are my favorites because on those you can bet the very minimum and still hit the grand. On those, you can still hit the major, and there's so much potential to me in those link games. Dollar Storm, you could get a super grand chance, even on the minimum bet, and win $1,000 minimum on that super grand, or hit the big gigantic super grand even on the minimum bet, and that's why I love it. There was a few people that I saw say hi. Sugar Mama Slot, um, Scotty H Town asked about my favorite machine, so we mentioned that. And Goldie, thank you for sharing my link. I appreciate it.
That's really cool. That's really cool to hear. That's one of the reasons why I like playing Dragon Link, is the fact that I can be betting 50 cents and still be eligible for the jackpot. For me personally, I don't like the games where you have to do a minimum bet to be eligible for the jackpot, mostly because of my bankroll. And it's kind of a weird feeling, but sometimes I feel like I'm getting kind of cheated out of my minimum bets.
I do understand that. I definitely understand that, and I'm all about advocating for responsible gambling. I'm all about everybody betting what they can afford to play. I know you're hanging out with Scott Raja, the Big Jackpot today, and he's awesome. I love his channel. He's one of my favorites. Great inspiration, and he plays on a level I can't. And he plays on a level that most can't. Why? He's a wealthy, successful businessman, and he can afford to play that. Mr. Handpay is another great channel that is a high limit player, and I love that guy. And he went live for 36 days straight in the high limit room because he can. That's not me. It's my dream one day. I was telling NG on his Instagram, I said, NG, my life goal is to have your gambling budget, because he gambles with $1 million a year gambling budget. But I'm not there yet. So I'm all about responsible gaming. I always tell everybody, only play with what you can afford to lose, like an entertainment budget. And sometimes for me, that's not a lot. It's, $100, $200, $300, $500. If I go to Vegas, I'm preparing for it. I'm stashing away, and hopefully I can bring a lot of money with me, and I plan to lose it all and hopefully win some back. But yeah, so I like the idea of minimum bet with the maximum jackpot chance.
Yes, and that's really strong information, and that is really good information to me. Even if the biggest fallacy is seeing people like betting big, and I do know that can be very tempting. To like watch, hey, once I do know, hey, are you, hey, I do know that's very, I do know that's very tempting. I do know that's very tempting to like the idea of like seeing people like betting large, and I know the idea is very tempting to think, oh my gosh, I gotta try that, but in reality it is so important. I can't stress it enough that you must like respect your budget, respect how much you can lose, and and you can go into really dangerous territory really quickly. Real quick, I do think I have some fans who want to say hi. Hi, are you looking for the big jackpot? I think he's downstairs gambling. He's either in the high limit room, or he's either in the high limit room, or I think he's in the high limit room, or downstairs. All right, sorry about that.
Shout out to the Big Jackpot. Make sure.
All right, nice to meet you. I'm Simon, by the way.
Simon, make sure to tell Scott and Jackie I said hi and I love them.
I will. I'll definitely let them know. at some point in the interview, if you all put, would you like me to go and try to find them so you can say hi?
Sure, love that.
Alright, not. Alright, here we go. Let's rock. And hopefully the Wi-Fi holds up. But let's start
Well,
rocking.
let's answer a couple of questions. Chill for a minute, because there's a
Alrighty,
couple of good questions here.
there it is. Alright,
We'll do that towards the end.
Alrighty. Lucky Obsession Slots and Scratching says, how much was your biggest jackpot?
Okay, so I'm gonna answer that question with also answering Yoshi Slot's question because they go together. Yoshi Slots asked, besides Yamava, which is my favorite casino? And so the answer to that is the Bellagio in Las Vegas. Okay, it's my favorite. And so now going to Lucky Obsession's question, I'm going to tell you a story on my biggest jackpot. And I noticed Spanglish Slot says I'm here at Yamava too. Spanglish, get your butt over here and come hang out with us. If not, I'll come and find you.
Oh my gosh, I would love to see Spanglish shots too. What an absolute surprise.
Come on, Spanglish, come downstairs. I'm at the hotel lobby. Okay, so here's a story of my biggest jackpot of 2021 before I started the slot channel. I went to Vegas, and my favorite times to play is after midnight. And if I can play between 2 a.m. and 4 a.m., that's when I want to gamble the most. Why? Because the casinos are quiet. And because at that early morning or the witching hour, like a lot of people call it, it's already been the whole day's past, and people have played those machines. They've been putting money in those machines. And so these machines, they do balance themselves out according to their payout percentage. So, in my head, it just works for me sometimes, is that by that time that, the day and the night is over and things are quiet, I might have a chance to pick up something decent. So the reason I say that, it's like after 4 a.m., almost 5 a.m., and I go downstairs from my hotel room. After the day, I lost $3,000. I'm down 3,000, and so I'm like a little bit out of it because it's like it's been going kind of bad. So I've got a few $100 with me, and I start playing some machines, and I play a top dollar machine, and as I'm spinning and hitting the button, it's not giving me nothing, but I do this. I turn my back like this, and I see another machine directly behind me. Now, if you're familiar with double top dollar or top dollar, the third symbol is that, little flag of whatever it is, and it's on the top of the reel, glowing and flickering. And it's as if it's like, come play me, Curtis. Come play me. So, it's looking at me and I'm looking at it. So I turn around and I go play that machine. And I put maybe $200 in it. It's a $5 denom, 2 credit max. So I'm $10 a spin. So at a few spins, I get the bonus. And when I get the bonus, I don't know if everybody knows top dollar. There's only one machine here at Yamava, and a lot of casinos don't have it. But if you know top dollar, when you get that bonus, it gives you 4 possible offers, and you have to choose which offer you want to take. So these, dollar amounts start lighting up for the first offer, and it's only like $150. And at that point, it's like, oh, I'm winning something. Maybe I should take it. That's not bad for a $5 top dollar machine, because it usually pays between 30 and 50 credits, 80 credits, 100 credits at most. So 150 not bad. At least it'll kind of begin a win cycle for me. And so I almost take that offer, Simon, but I decide to try again. Now, here's the cool part. When I push try again, it's as if the world was in slow motion, okay? Because this machine lights up 5,000 credits times 2 times 2, and that's the most that this machine could pay. I'm mind blown, and I have that face that you have right now. I'm like, oh my God, in slow motion, because it's $20,000. And To me, it feels like confetti's dropping from the ceiling and balloons are dropping and music's playing and there's this big army of people that want to carry me on their shoulders because I'm the champion. But in reality is it was 4 a.m., almost 5 a.m., and there's nobody in the casino. It's real quiet. But then the slot attendant comes, I sign, and they bring me two $10,000 stacks. And I'm like, yeah! It's crazy. That's my biggest jackpot.
I would be doing the exact same thing as you did if I got that. And just hearing that story makes me want to do the loudest scream on oath. And also, thank you so much to my ISIS segmenters for the $2 super chat. Woo! Thank you so much.
Thank you for the super chat.
And we also got a question from Jane. What should I play at the Bellagio?
What should you play at Bellagio? So I'm going to give you what I like there, but my advice is play what you enjoy to play. This is all about fun. You know, at Bellagio, I would play obviously Dragon Link or Lightning Link there. Why do I like playing those? Because they're popular machines. They're always being played. You go to any casino, you have to fight for a chair on Dragon Links, Lightning Links, things like that. So I would play those, and then I would play Top Dollar, Pinball, or they have another one. It's called Blackjack 21. It's similar to those machines, or Wheel of Fortune. Those are machines I like to play. You want to play machines that are getting a lot of play, that are popular, that are, people are going and sticking money in them because that machine eventually has got to balance out to its set payback percentage. You don't know when it's going to happen. You don't know if you're going to be the lucky person to hit the spin button at the right time. But that's what I would play, is whatever's popular. So I like right around the high limit room, not inside, but around the edges of the high limit room. There are like $5 top dollars. There are the pinballs, and there's machines like those, a Blackjack 21 slot machine, which is cool. It's got a bonus where it gives you two cards like Blackjack, and depending on the amount um, you get a certain amount of a bonus prize. So that's kind of cool game. Scotty H Town is saying, do you play card games? I personally love Blackjack. I don't play card games so much anymore, but I used to love playing Texas Hold'em poker, and I do like blackjack a lot. I just don't do it so much anymore because I got obsessed with slots, and I give all my time to slots. But every once in a while, I'll play a couple.
For me, I don't play any card games. And for me personally, I prefer slot machines over card games. And I do know it's kind of, and like I do wonder, I know I'm kind of going around, but do you have any casino superstitions?
Do I have any superstitions? Okay, so I'm not superstitious very much, but what I do believe in is that you have to have a good vibe when you're playing. I believe that when you're in a good vibe, when you're enjoying yourself, when you're having fun, when you're smiling, when you're laughing, you're going to have a better time at the casino. Depending on the mood of the casino is when I like to play. If it's loud and you hear people screaming because they're winning and there's good music on, that's when I want to play. But there are times that, I'm not in the greatest mood. Maybe I'm upset about something happened earlier today with my business or at home, or, I go to the casino and it's just the atmosphere isn't that nice, or, I'm on a losing streak, and I notice the difference for me. So, I wouldn't call it a superstition, but I do like playing, uh, you know, as in a good mood. Gamblers are known as saying, I have one superstition, first spin bonus, I'm leaving the machine. I get that. I do get that. When I'm playing, off camera, I don't like staying at a machine long. If it's paid me, I'll do a few backup spins, and then I'm gonna go try another machine because I don't expect it. If it doesn't pay me well in the backup spins, then I'm moving to another machine. Other superstitions. I wouldn't call it a superstition, but like if someone else in the casino is like mad because I'm playing the machine or they're like looking at me funny, I might not want to play there much longer because I feel like their bad vibe is kind of, you know, on me. So I was like, I don't want anybody else's bad vibe to mess with my vibe. But yeah, that's really it. That's really it when it comes to superstition. I do understand that the slot machine is just a machine, and the only thing I can do is be at the right place at the right time. And part of being right at the right place at the right time is having your vibration up, being in good vibes, enjoying yourself, and that just helps you be at the right place at the right time. That's the way I see it.
That is really well said, and the energy that you bring to the situation, winning and losing, can really dictate your mood and dictate how you feel and like dictate how you feel the rest of the day. There are some times where I think some gambles where they get like just like huge jackpot and they like are still very unhappy because then it's not big enough or they're not satisfied. But it is really but like what you're supposed to saying with having like just like putting positive energy and going in with good intentions really can make your day go like really can make your day pleasant even if the casino sucks all your money.
Yeah, one thing I'm trying to do as a channel is to make fun out of losing because losing it does happen. Look, the casinos its intention and the way it's built is to take your money. So in the long run, I might have a good winning day, but the following day might be a losing day. So I'm really trying to make fun out of losing and just enjoying the play. You have to enjoy the I almost got the bonus or I almost got the line hit. You gotta have fun in that too. Yeah.
Yes, that is so important. Like even if like you don't win, that's the really important part is like not to win but appreciate the winnings. That's how I feel what makes a really good casino trip. And also, Stacia is asking, what motivated you to start a YouTube channel?
Okay, so I kind of brought it up earlier. Um, End of the year, Christmas time of last year, had this conversation with D Lucky Slots about just the power of the internet, the power of social media. And I said, there's something I need to start doing. I need to get in motion of, expanding my reach with what I can do. And so I understand social media a tiny bit. I'm not great at it. I understand videography a little bit, using a phone to record stuff and using cameras to record stuff. I understand editing a little bit. And so I was like, this is something I like to do. I like to do all these things. And this is something I want to do. And I'm gambling anyway. I'm at the casino pretty often. So it's like, why not record, edit, and put them on YouTube? And if it grows, great. And if it doesn't, at least you tried and at least you had fun. So that was my motivation to start. And I don't know where it's gonna go. I don't know if I'm gonna blow up and become monetized and if it's gonna pay my bills. But at the very least, it's definitely a first experience for me to see how much I can get done and accomplish on social media. And if it grows into other avenues of business and stuff, I'm okay with that. Um, I've been an entrepreneur like pretty much since I was like maybe 11. Uh, I've always been a guy that will try anything and everything and succeed at it, because I give it my all. I want to give everything 110%. So and keep on trucking even when it's like not going so well. So um, I'm enjoying it so far. It's been a great ride, and that was my motivation. I saw another motivation was Lady Luck HQ. When I decided I wanted to do it, I found that Lady Luck HQ and Brian Christopher has videos about starting a slot channel and how they started and what they recommend. And Lady Luck HQ was like, I think it was November last year. YouTube paid her $30,000. I'm like, damn, that's a lot. That's great. And I know that they're one of the first that started. They've got a tons of subscribers, tons of views, and But I said, there's a saying: if you reach for the moon, you might land on a star, or whatever. Reach for the stars, you might land on a moon. Uh, and so I said, if I could make that a goal, and even if I don't hit that goal, but I do better than I'm doing now, that's great for me. Matt's Gambling Slots, thank you for being here, my friend, and I hope you enjoy your day at work. But thank you for stopping by.
That is some really absolutely best advice, and and also that's like really strong advice too. Especially if you're like creating a YouTube channel, it does take patience, and it does like really take time to get things started. And also, from like what you said, I really like this part about go to the moon, and you might land on the star. You just like never, you just like no, like what's, oh darn it, lost that train of thought. But you just like never know what's going to happen. That's the fun thing about these journeys. And on the way, you're most likely going to be meeting a bunch of like really fun people.
I've met some wonderful people that I consider family, and I want to say hi to Slot Vets that came in the chat. Shannon, great to see you in the chat. You guys did wonderful yesterday for this major chaser. Salute to service. Thank you for your service. Thanks to all the veterans for your service to our beautiful country. But I met wonderful people that are my second family. Slot mates, Peter and Sarah, I love them to death. The Yoshis, I love them to death. Gamblers and Knowns becoming a great friend. And whether we're local and meet together or if we're just here on YouTube or Instagram or whatever, really close friends. I thought, like I said, I thought I was going to be doing this alone. I thought it was just something I'm going to do on my own. And I met wonderful people that are so supportive and want to see you grow too. Because if one grows, we all grow. NJ Slot guy did a interview with Rhino Man the other day talking about spreading the love. And if one grows, we all grow. Let's all grow together. The YouTube pie is so large, and we can all have a piece of it and do great. And you just keep spreading the love. And I receive so much love from all these channels. You as well, Simon. Really, I can't say how much I honored, privileged, and appreciative to be on this show with you. When I met you, and I first saw your channel and saw you playing slots at home, I've told other people, Simon cracked the code. Simon figured out how she can play slots at home and still be so entertaining. I was entertained by you having the flamingo security and the other characters that are like the slot host and all that. It's like, this is amazing. You're so creative, and look how people can use creative and have great personalities and have do something fun and be such a great community, really. And I love each and every one of my Slot Channel family members and the people that I get to meet every day. I'm meeting new channels every day. I appreciate everybody's support, and I want to do my best to support you as well. And I do want to say this before we get to whatever question you have next. There's a lot of channels that I try to watch, that I try to comment on, that I try to like, but there's only so much time in the day, guys. Uh, I do also, and one thing I love about Simon is, she does so much, and so creative on the spectrum. I have a son on the spectrum myself. His name is Jacob. He'll be 16 this year, and so having a full time employment, even though I'm self-employed, and taking care of my son full time and taking care of the family, and doing this, which is much more of a full time job than my real job. I don't get to everybody. So please don't think that I don't want to watch your videos. Don't think that I don't want to comment. Sometimes I'll watch a video and then my phone is going off for business. That's like, oh, I got to get back to it. And I don't get to get back to it. But know that I am keeping an eye on you all and everything that you're doing. And you're all doing a wonderful job. And I really do appreciate you. I'm going to do my best to support everyone I can. So.
Thank you so much, and I really enjoy. I make really. Oh, thank you so much. and I just really enjoyed that. I just like really felt that my little security flamingos are very entertaining, and
Yeah.
I just like have so much fun playing at my house. It just brings up so much passion and joy. And Wagon Train does say, "Can I read? Is it okay if I read Wagon Train's comment?" Wagon Train says, "Simon, you have such a great brand. You have such a great brand. Explore your options. I believe in 2 years, your channel is hitting $1,000 to 1,000 to $100,000, 100,000 to 160 with you and your investors. You have to slow down, speak slowly, and keep the entertainment coming."
Yeah, Simon, you're pretty important to the YouTube slot community, and your channel has grown a lot. And I think, just like Wagon Train says, you're gonna get up there and just keep doing what you're doing. That's for sure.
Thank you, and I also really hope the same for you and everybody watching, because I really honestly enjoy all your personalities, and just like being able to meet all of you, chat with all of you, just like brings so much joy to my day every single day.
Awesome, awesome. You keep that joy going. Don't let anybody steal your shine.
Thank you so much, and also, before I forget, I always love to ask this question: what is your favorite bet or denomination, and why?
Wow. Uh, so on Dragon Link, I think I've hit more jackpots on the dollar denomination $25 bet, but I only do like 4 spins when I'm, trying to hit that jackpot. That's stuff that I usually do off camera. Uh, I play differently off camera than on camera, that's for sure. So I really like that bet, but I also like my 2 cents $1 bet. That's one of my favorites. 1 cent $1.50 that has been really good on Lightning Link for me. I like that one. So when I play, depending on the machine, obviously, I will move around to find where's the sweet spot for that machine. So whatever's in my budget.
Well, that is really well said, and I have to agree. I enjoy 50 cent bets on Dragon Link, and I enjoy like doing minimal bet too.
Minimum bet's great. Now, one thing about, especially here at Yamava,
Yes.
I've noticed a lot of huge jackpots, like the Grand on Dragon Link, and other big jackpots happen here a lot on the minimum bet, like 50 cents. A lot of grand jackpots get hit on that 50 cents bet. Over here, there's all kinds of machines, and if you go to, I'm plugging Yamava just because they're my local casino that I film at, and they treat me really well. I'm not getting paid for it or nothing yet, but hey, Yamava, hit me up. Uh, they really, if you go to their Instagram and they'll showcase their jackpots, there are a lot of them on the tiniest bet. Uh, and when I started the channel, I had it in mind that I need to stretch out my budget for my channel. And high juicy jungle I see there. So I started something called Tiny Bet Tuesdays, and the inspiration for that, I believe they're called the Slotty Sisters. I'm not sure which channel it was. I might be wrong, because I saw them so long ago. They were doing something called Minimum Bet Mondays. And I'm like, okay, I can't rip it off all the way. So I'm going to do Tiny Bet Tuesdays. And I did that for the beginning few months of my channel so that I can put a small amount into a small bet with the hopes of winning something big, because it is possible. And it was good for a while, and it will come back. Tiny Bet Tuesdays will return, but for right now, I'm working on growing my channel and getting to monetization. Hi, where are you?
Spanglish!
Come here, sit
Oh my
down.
gosh, what an absolute surprise!
What's up, everybody? Cheers, cheers.
Cheers,
How
cheers,
are you
dear.
doing? How
No,
are
no,
you
no, you
doing,
keep going.
Spanglish?
Cheers, buddy. Cheers.
She can't hear you because I'm in here with earbuds.
Cheers, cheers, cheers.
She wants you to come in.
Oh,
Come on in, I would like to see
I'm
you.
shy.
She just
Tell 'em
came
I'm
to
shy.
say hi.
I'm shy.
She's camera shy today,
I'm
but
shy.
Say hi from a distance.
I'm shy.
Hey, Spanglish, how are you doing?
she's a little camera shy today.
Yes, a little bit. A little bit of shy and a little bit of tipsy.
I totally understand. If you do not wish to be on camera, you do not have to be on camera.
So, do we have any more questions, Simon?
Alright, so what I find, so I really love the name Tiny That Tuesday because of how it rhymes. It is definitely very catchy and it really gets your attention. I do want to say hi to some more people in the chat too. I want to say hi to Stacia, Slot Channel, James, Angela, Lucius, Jungle, Soulot, Mates, Shannon, and who's everybody in there? Shannon, Jane, Nana, Slots, Super. Let us know you. Sorry if I missed anybody. There's a lot of chat going too. And 1 second, and I'm curious, like, why do you gravitate towards certain slot machines?
Why do I gravitate towards certain slot machines? I think it's just because I enjoy playing those machines. Like I like the link games, like we talked about earlier. I like that, you can hit big on this tiniest bet. I don't always play the minimum bet on those, but also I like the machines that are going to be the most fun. Those machines to me, my channel's called the Slot Drop, and my logo's created around, these Dragon Link and Lightning Link games when the balls drop, and that's what I love the most because to me they're the most exciting. Playing, spinning the button, and oh man, I got 5 out of 6, and I need 6, and when the hits, you're so excited, and if you get those words like the minor, the mini, the major, it's like even better. And when you get down to that last one that you need to fill to get the grand and hoping it'll flash and get the grand, to me they're the most exciting, and that's why I gravitate to them. And also because they have good potential. They're gonna keep you busy with maybe sometimes small bonuses, sometimes big ones. But it's gonna keep you busy, and you're gonna enjoy the slot play. That's it. There's some I stay away completely from.
Yes, and I definitely gotta agree because I really enjoy going to machines that I know have like fun bonus features, and I also really enjoy the games. I also really enjoy playing the games that just have like that always have a little surprise feature because it's so engaging, and I just really enjoy being surprised when I'm playing slot machines in a good way.
Spangler Scotty H. Town said you should have gave me a smooch. She's laughing.
Spanglish, hey Spanglish, if you're still here, can you please post a smooch for all of us?
Here you go. It's in the chat.
In the chat. She's putting it in the chat.
Go to a smooch too. Alright, so do you have anything that you wish that we talk about? Or does anybody else in chat have any questions before we wrap up for the evening?
So while we're waiting for more questions, I want to let you guys know about some events that are going on. So Slot Savvy Pamela K is doing a Memorial Day slot slam for Sunday and Monday Memorial Day weekend. That's going to be awesome. There's going to be great channels on that. I'll be live Monday. I believe it's 3 or 3:30 p.m. Pacific time on Monday, Memorial Day. And then our good friend Spanglish over here is going to be doing Major Cazadores, which is Major Chasers, but it's a Spanish-speaking only event. So I have the challenge of speaking Spanish for 30 minutes and try not to use any English for our Spanish-speaking slot community. And it's going to be Major Chasers, so hopefully we can all drop a major, and whoever wins is going to get a shirt. Now, after those events, I'm hoping to host my own event in July. I'm thinking somewhere around the 23rd of July, and I'm going to do something interesting. It's going to be in person only here at Yamava. So if you're a SoCal slot channel or you're willing to travel to Yamava, please let me know. But here's what we're going to do. Each channel has only 30 minutes, and they only have $100 bankroll. Everyone has to start with $100 bankroll, so that's a level playing field. And in those 30 minutes, you have to manage your bankroll, and your goal is to cash out the most you can. Now, that might be only $20, but you could win because you have the highest ticket and everybody loses everything. But we're going to give awards to the top 3 cash outs. We're going to give awards to anyone that by any chance catches a major, and we'll give awards to anyone that gets a handful. And then at the end of the event, we're going to all get together $100 each person for a grand finale award show and group pull on a really fun slot machine. I haven't decided yet. I have some ideas. It might be dollars for, but we're going to do that together with the hope of a big slot channel hosting it to help promote some of us smaller channels. So I'm working the kinks on it. That's what's new for me. That's what's coming up for me. I'm going to be a part of the Memorial Day slot time. I'm going to be a part of Major Cassanova. And then hopefully me and the slot family will get together here at Yalma in July for an awesome event.
That is going to be so exciting. And when are you going to be in Vegas? Because if you open up, I'd love to participate in your event.
So for when am I going to be in Vegas? You're asking?
Yes.
So I'll be in Vegas May 24th through the 26th. I'm going to go hang out at Cosmo. That's kind of like a personal trip. But I will be planning another Vegas event soon. We got Granny Fest in October. I will be there. I have a ticket for that Casino Lady Slot. I'm going to be there. But I do hope to plan an event in Vegas. I'm going to start communicating with some of the casinos. MGM Resorts has not answered one email or one voicemail, but I'm going to be hopefully getting in touch with a few other casinos, and we'll have an event soon. And I'd love for you to come down, Simon, for sure.
That is going to be so exciting. Do you have anything else you would like to talk about before we do wrap up?
Before we wrap up, there's been a lot of drama in the slot community, and let's do everything we can. That's all I want to say. Let's do everything we can to avoid drama. I'm just backing up what NJ Slot Guy said the other day. I really loved his interview with Rhino Man. Uh, you know, let's cut out any jealousy that there might be. That shouldn't be. Everyone here is your family, and let's love each other. Let's spread that love. Let's support each other as much as we can, and everybody do the best you can. We know that this is a full-time job. We know that you have to build your own channel. We know that you have to take care of your own business and your own family. So, appreciate whatever you can receive and appreciate, whatever's given to you. I appreciate everybody that watches my videos. I appreciate everybody that comments on my stuff. And I do the best I can. Like I said earlier, I wish I could do more, but I can't. Don't feel bad. My point is, don't feel bad if you don't get the comment from that one channel, if you don't get the super chat from that one channel. I try to spread the love as much as I can, and we all need to do it. Spread the love as much as we can. Support everybody. Avoid drama. Simon, I do want to say this publicly. I love your art. I love the way you draw. I love the emojis that you make for channel memberships. And I do hope that, we can work together so that you can help me come up with some awesome emojis soon and awesome things for the channel. I'd love to work with you on your free time. We'll start doing that.
Thank you so much. I am beyond honored, and I am looking forward to working with you because I really enjoy your energy, your personality, and your enthusiasm towards your channel. And just being here with you right now gave me so much absolute joy right now.
Thank you. I appreciate you, and we're here to support you as well. Appreciate what you do. So, if you want to go to try to find Scott and Jackie, let's see if they'll get us to say hi and family before we go.
Alright, sorry, I did miss the last part. My microphone is cutting out. Sorry, what did you say again?
I said if you could find Scott and Jackie, and if we could say hi, that'd be great.
Alrighty, let's go find Scott and Jackie.
Let's go find them.
Go. The second, everybody, let me see where they are. Got a lot of you. Shoot. My other iPhone is being so slow. Do I find? 1 second. Alright, here we
Take
go.
your time.
So here we are on hunt for the big jackpot. And everybody, because we're going on the magic carpet ride. Alright, 1 second.
So I'm gonna say thank you to Stacia and thank you to Super Squirrel. Thank you to Stacia Slot Channel, Casino Lady Slots. Thank you all. Thank you, Soulot mates.
Alright, my other iPhone is being an absolute slug right now. I'm trying to start with Sky Jack, yeah. Of course, it's gonna be one giant long ad. Right now, I'm just trying to busting out technology to get it to work, just like the slot machine that does not bonus. Right,
Well, you do what you can, Simon. If it doesn't work, it's okay.
Actually, wait. Actually, yes, I'm getting it to load. Hang tight, everybody. Thank you so much for your continued patience. We are on the hunt for the Raja. Come on, please, please return the cup. Come on, go on Wi-Fi. Walk. I know you just got the Wi-Fi. Come on, please, load. This is how I sound when it's not. This is not bonus. This is how I sound when the Wi-Fi is acting up. That's one code that we met Trish. Right, I'm over there. Follow me. Magic Rider is.
So they are live right now, Simon. If they don't want to be disturbed, it's okay. But if they want to say hi to everybody in the chat, that would be great.
I just asked them. The Wi-Fi may cut in and out, but here we go. Don't be walking as fast as we can. I know where they are exactly.
Thank you.
I
wish I could find another pair. I would probably buy like 10. Isn't that the way it goes first?
Penny Slots, thank you. And Oasis, thank you. James Coupler, thank you. Spangles, thank you for being here. Goldie, thank you so much for being here. Thank you to everybody that joined in the chat today. Really appreciate you.
And we're going down to where the Roger is. Hey to everybody. I know this is kind of a long magic carpet ride.
That was cool.
Magic carpet ride. Sorry.
Oh, Aladdin and Jasmine. I named my daughter Jasmine because of Princess Jasmine. She's my favorite Disney princess. Hey, Scott. Good to see you. Good luck, buddy.
Alright, so that was the Raja.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, Simon, for having me. I appreciate you. Enjoy your slot play with the big jackpot and Jackpot Jackie.
Alright.
Thank you.
Somebody wants to say hi to you. They're really huge fan. It's just not dropped.
Hi, Jackie. Great to see you. Love your channel. Good luck to you guys on your live.
Alright, so that was Jackpot Jackie. That was Jackpot Jackie and the Roger. Let me go back to where it's Prado to wrap things up.
Scott was really involved with his game, and I appreciate him saying.
Sorry about the delay. I know the Wi-Fi can be a little choppy.
No, it was good. You're good.
Thanks. Alright. So that was Jackpot Jackie and Scott. They both say hi to you. And it's so you got to see them too.
Yeah, it was great to say hi to them. Good luck to them on their live. Guys, if you're not doing nothing, jump on the Big Jackpot Live and check out all the excitement there.
Alright, I'll be going right over to the Big Jackpot Live. Everybody for being here. I hope you all have a great night. And thank you so much for being a guest once again. Thank
you guys so much. Appreciate you.
You're very welcome. See you.
Good night, everybody. Good night. Thank you.